Emergency. Ableton Live 12.3 has just won the DAW Wars. Why? Because I need a good title. And according to many surveys that I've handed out, that is a title that performs well. Today we'll be talking about Ableton Live 12.3 if you haven't figured it out already. It's been in beta for quite some time and they have the full release here and it's also on sale. Wow. Before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here. Otherwise, I'm going to sneak into your room and delete your project files. That's a joke, YouTube. There will be no breaking and entering here. You heard me. That was just for YouTube. I'm actually going to do it. So if you can't figure it out, I'm tired, but we need to do this video. We need to do it fast. So is Ableton really winning the DAW wars? I mean, sure, if you're a diehard Ableton fan. And I would say I'm more of an Ableton prisoner of war. I'm here because I've invested a lot of money into it, not because I want to be here. So if you have Ableton Live version 12, you can update the version 12.3 for free. They've added features such as stem separation, splice integration, bounce groups, and paste bounced audio. It's really cool how Ableton is the first DAW to have stem separation in it. There's probably gonna be one retard in the audience that doesn't realize I'm joking. So for that purpose, I have to state, this is a joke. So you may be asking, which DAW is winning the DAW wars? None of them. They all fucking suck. You can go home now. I know Larry O's trying to convince you FL Studio is the only one that exists, but I got some bad news for you. There are other ones that exist, and they all suck. How do I know all DAWs suck? Well, just look at them. They're horrifying to look at. Even if you're used to it, they're still horrifying to look at. Okay, let's see if there's anything funny about the video. I gotta say, song is banging. Take my money. I don't care if it's free. Take my money. Just kidding. I'm a prisoner of war. I don't want to be here.
Let's bounce my bass group in place to quickly capture its mixdown. Select your group, right click, and choose bounce group in place.
Oh my God, that's so fucking hot. I don't know if you're allowed to show that on YouTube, man. That was some crazy stuff, man.
There's an even faster way to print individual clips with paste bounce audio. Let's create a reverse swell on this vocal to clean up my transition.
That was cool, but I think I'd rather watch BWB struggle to teach it for 30 minutes.
Splice is now available directly within Live's browser. Search with sound suggests sounds that match the harmony and rhythm of your live set. Just highlight a clip or a section within your live set and click on Search with Sound. Integrated Splice browsing means no more switching windows, faster auditioning, and a smoother creative process. Let's use this loop to complement my idea.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of fucking dope. I've actually not messed with this feature very much. I've used the splice integration, but I didn't even know you could do this part. I mean, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's making it too easy, man. You know, granted, I'm assuming it's probably not going to work as well as this example does here. In this video, we'll go test it out. You guys have been very well behaved lately, and I think I'm actually going to open up the DAW. You heard that correctly. If this really does work as well as they make it seem, then maybe Ableton is actually winning the DAW wars, because I don't know of anyone else doing this like this.
AutoPan has evolved into a dual-purpose modulation effect called AutoPan Tremolo. You can now switch between panning and tremolo modes. Panning moves the sound across the stereo field.
It was a little strange to get used to this new version of this at first, but pretty sexy. It's almost as sexy as that bounce groups in place feature. Not quite though, but you know, the UI, this one's actually pretty sweet.
Finally, Live Suite now includes local stem separation, an entirely new way to remix and resample existing tracks. Let's right click.
I don't know one here asked for my opinion. Unless they changed it, this thing takes a long... It's weird. I've had experiences where it's very fast, and I've had experiences where it takes an absurd amount of time. You know, maybe the full version, it got quicker. I have not tried, because this just came out. The full version just came out. So, you know, for all I know, it's gotten speedier. I guess we'll test that as well. Those will be the two main things I really want to test.
In this case, I'll only need to choose the vocals, drums, and bass for separation. Because separation runs locally, you can isolate sounds directly on your machine. No cloud processing required.
Okay, that was absurdly fast. I think, you know what, maybe they did speed it up.
From rearranging your...
Not gonna lie, that sounds really clean too. I don't know, man. They might be winning the DAW wars. I don't know. I don't even believe in the DAW wars, but, you know... I'm way more impressed with this than I thought I was going to be, because I have used the beta, but I guess there was a few things that slid by me. Now the question is, what project file do I subject you guys to? Hopefully you think it's good. Please tell me you like my music. So I have this project that I like a lot. It's not quite finished though. And the project is too laggy, really. Like I basically need to bounce a bunch of stuff. So what I decided to do is render the WAV file, and we're going to take it into Ableton and we're going to stem split it. So we'll be testing the stem separation. Then we're going to be testing the splice integration. Okay, power of editing now. Sorry, I messed up that time. Now. Okay, third time's the charm. Okay, so we have this here. I'll play for you real quick. So anyways, first thing we're going to do, stem separation. Let's see how long this takes.
A few moments later.
So it seems to be taking a while. This could have something to do with my computer as well.
12 seconds later.
There's definitely several factors to consider here.
2 hours later.
Wow, this is taking quite some time.
Eventually.
I have no idea. I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to say maybe it's my computer. I don't know. I mean, I am running out of space on here. Computer's not amazing, but it's not terrible either.
1 eternity.
Okay, we have it finally. You know, I don't dare use the high quality version. I don't have all night. Okay, let's check out these stems here. It's pretty good. You can still hear the artifacts and stuff like that, but it's still pretty good. It's usable. Drums. Damn, who did these drums? I'm sorry, guys. Jesus. We're going to test the important thing. We're going to test the splice integration. Okay, the moment of truth here. I have this section selected, and I'm just curious to see if it throws in a cool melody here or something. My hopes are not really high. Not bad. As you can tell, it's rhythmically synced with it. That'd be terrible if it wasn't. I could see this actually being useful, you know, as it progresses. Maybe, you know, add a little variation or something. I don't know if this is something I would particularly go for. You know, maybe if you run out of ideas and you need a little something, this could help you get out of a little block. So from my experience here, it seems to just be copying what is happening here. It's not really getting too creative with it. So I wouldn't expect anything insane, at least from my experience here, shuffling through about 10 of them. What I'm going to do actually is go through and play these and then see if, you know, if any of them is interesting enough, I think, to slap on there. Because the question is not whether or not it goes with it. So far, it's whether or not I like the sound. Not bad. I mean, that one was actually pretty good. The issue is it's just copying it like verbatim. I want to kind of dig through a little more to see if there's anything else here. That one might be interesting. Yeah. Actually, we got a little melody there. If you want to just slam a bunch of splice loops in here, this could work for you. I don't know. Is it still creativity? I don't know. It's kind of doing everything for you. See, the thing is, like, the thing that kind of sucks about this it's like, what is there left to do? You know, it's already done the whole thing for you. I guess you could put effects on it and change it, but like, you can't even really chop it. It's already lined up to go with it already. They picked out something that lines up with it perfectly already. I could see instances where this is useful, but this, I really think this shouldn't be like your go-to thing, you know, unless you just want to be whack. I could see this like definitely like making it too easy for people. I could definitely see this being useful for getting out of a block or something. So there are some ways you could be creative with it still. For instance, it's just going to take a bit more work, which usually that's how creativity works, coincidentally. For instance, let's say you found something you liked in here, but you don't want to be just dragging in a loop. I guess what you could do is drag it in, convert it to MIDI, tweak the notes, use a different instrument. I guess the whole purpose of it would be to get some sort of inspiration, you know, maybe even make it better than what it is there currently. This is definitely impressive stuff though. What do you think about Ableton Live 12.3? Pretty impressive update. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, especially if you're new here. If you want to stay up to date to the music production news, watch this playlist here if you want to find out about more music and music production news. I'll see you guys next time.